hit the recording of
Holy
this.
mackerel!
I
Day
know,
one,
right?
day one. We're already
I know,
started
day
off there,
one.
you know, that's all right. That's
Okay,
all right.
want to go quickly back?
Yeah, no,
Backwards
people,
or just pick up from here?
Pick up from here. Right,
Okay.
Scott Barlett, Lakeland AD, Jeremiah. Go ahead.
Jeremiah, I got double the responsibility. I got to pick up that Steve guy's workload. God.
Well, our new cast member here today. Will introduce yourself, sir? Go
Hello,
right to
everybody. My name is Nathan Hawkins. I'm a third-year student here at Lakeland. I'm also on the baseball team, and my first time ever on the radio.
All
Pretty
right.
excited to be on the radio.
Nate, so welcome to our show. We're glad to have you, and you're going to be with us all year. At least that's the plan as of right now. Yep.
I'm going to be here all year.
That's outstanding. So we should probably take a few minutes to get to know Nate a little bit for our listeners and everyone, and go from there. So Nate, we're going to ask you some deep, penetrating questions. So share what you feel comfortable with sharing from that
I'm
aspect.
ready.
All right, first
We're
question.
going to get really deep now, man.
Yeah. So first question, Nate, is nice, Jeremiah. Very good. This guy.
I spent too much time on this, man.
He did. So, you're interested in this field. You and I talked last spring about this, actually,
Yeah.
when during a baseball game, that kind of thing. And you mentioned at that time that you had a little interest in this area, this field. So, if you can, talk to us about your areas of interest, what you're studying, what you hope to do, and why are you here? What are you hoping to gain out of this experience, and go from there?
Well, I've always loved baseball. Baseball is really the only sport I've ever played, and I've always wanted to get to be a part of it as long as I can. So I'm playing baseball at Lakeland still. It's probably going to be my last year. Second year. It's only a junior college. So I was just thinking of ways that
Excuse me. Only a junior college? You mean we are a community college, but not only.
Wow.
We are.
I'm sorry.
Holy cow!
I know.
Oh my! I don't know if I can have. You know what? Are we going to kick this guy off
Always.
soon here for this? We can't have that.
We'll just
There
go
you
this
go.
far.
There you go. So we'll let
The
you
Avery
rephrase
Bobs
that.
are going all right for it, man.
Right. So what you're saying is Lakeland is a community college, so you'll finish up because you've played your 2
I've
years.
played my 2 years.
There
I have
you
been
go.
going here for 4 years though, because I participated in the College Credit Plus program, which
Yep.
I'm very grateful to get to be a part of. That was so much better than high school.
All right.
But I just wanted to be able to stay a part of the game, even though I'm not gonna be able to play it.
Sure.
So I figured being able to be like a sportscaster or even just like a commentator on games would be an awesome way to stay connected with the game, even though I'm not able to be on the field. So I thought this would be a pretty good place to start.
All right. That's outstanding.
Or will
We're-
this be your first and last day?
No, he'll be here. Come on now. We got him. So, but there might be opportunities in the winter for basketball,
I know.
perhaps. So,
I was just talking to him
maybe
earlier
there's
about
some things
that.
we can work out from there. So that'll
Yeah.
be great.
Yeah, I would love that.
All right. So that's
Maybe
awesome.
even do baseball games once I graduate.
That would be awesome. Do you plan to go to as of right now, do you plan to go to a 4 year, stay in the area? What's your goal?
I'd like to go to a 4-year because I'd be the first person in my name, the Hawkins
Okay.
name, to have a 4-year degree. So I just want to have that so I could say I did it.
Sure.
And I'd like to stay in the area. I got friends around here. My job's around here.
Okay.
And I like my job. But I do want a change of scenery. But I just don't think right now is a good time. I just want to get my degree, save up money, and then find a new path to go down.
All right, that sounds outstanding. Exciting, man. Exciting time in his life, getting able to move out and do different things, and who knows what the future holds. That's awesome. Congratulations
Thank
to you
you.
from that aspect. So with that, what are you studying here? Did you say?
So right now I'm finishing up my Associates of Arts.
Okay.
So when I was in high school, I was doing not Associates of Arts, Associates of Science.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am now.
Jeremiah has several degrees here from Lakeland, so I don't know if we want to go too far.
We'll put
there.
you on pressure.
All right, pressure.
So it definitely is Associates of Science.
Associate of Science. All right.
But
So-
I started my Associates of Arts in high school, and I ended up changing it up to Science.
Okay. All right. And then you're playing obviously to go out for you. So talk to us now. Fall ball has started.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So you want to talk to us a little bit about that? About maybe share with the audience the position you play and how that's going, how fall ball is going so far. It's just started for all those out there, but yeah.
So I am our first baseman on the baseball team. Last year we actually had 4 guys at first base, and this year it's just me. I don't know where any of them went. Will Fredo, he was a great guy. I missed having him on the team. But fall ball's, yesterday was my first day of practice because I was out of state for the first week. But the team looks fantastic, especially compared to last year. We got a lot more guys everywhere except first base, more pitchers, more filled out infield. Everyone is a bit more eager to get to the ball, and that's something that we definitely lacked last year. and everyone just has a bit more excitement to be on the field, which is something you need if you're going to be playing sports at a college level. And yeah, I had a good time at practice last night. I'm looking forward to going back tonight.
That's awesome. I know I had the opportunity to stop in after the soccer game yesterday. I stopped over to the field for a little bit. They were doing some scrimmaging, inter-squad scrimmage, if you will. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun. The kids were out there hustling. So looking forward to it. I had the opportunity to speak to Coach Krause, and he echoes a lot of what you're saying, that he's optimistic with the outlook of the team. Stay healthy, stay eligible, and see how things go from there.
But being healthy is something we got to focus on. Last year we got ate up by injuries.
Yeah, 100%. That happens. That was tough. So while we're on Lakeland, you want to talk about Lakeland sports for just a few?
I figured that's where we're going to go now.
Come on now. That's why we're here, right?
Predictable, right?
All right. So for those who are unsure of what's going on, Lakeland volleyball has started their season. They are sitting at 2-1 right now. They smoked Jamestown last night, 3-0. Very exciting match. Did you get a chance to go to it, either one of you?
I did not. A couple of my teammates were the line judges, but
okay.
I had to go home.
Okay.
No, it's like me. I bookied out of here and that. I had to go adjust some stuff and that, and
All right. Well, I was here, so there you go. One of us was here for that. But the ladies look great. They did a nice job. So kudos to our women's volleyball team. They did a really nice job. This weekend, they are participating in the Sonny Lewis volleyball tournament at Owens Community College in Toledo. They play Southwest Michigan and College of DuPage on Friday. And then on Saturday, they'll play Hagerstown and St. Clair County Community College. So I do know a couple of those schools. They're very, very good schools. They've been ranked nationally, a couple of them. So they're going to have a good test this weekend. And so we wish them luck and say, hey, great job, ladies, great start. But anyone else looking to play volleyball still, there's always opportunities. So if you're like, hey, wait a minute, we have volleyball and I wasn't paying attention and I can play, hey, reach out to us here at the station or reach out to me in
or
the
one of
athletic
the tables
department.
too.
I'm sorry,
one of the
at the table up
tables
front. Yeah,
down
talk about
at
that table.
was
Yeah.
it A building, A and B intersection. You got H building near the plant wall. Then I moved the one from the AFC over to that study area when you walk into C.
Yes.
And that Glaston thing and that. Besides, it's bulletin boards all over that has that QR code that shoots
Absolutely.
you.
So just reach out to us real quick and get going. All right. And then men's soccer has also started their season. They've played 2 games so far, and they are sitting at 1-1. They played Lorain County Community College yesterday and beat them handedly. 9-2 was a final.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in soccer. For those who don't know, that's a pretty big difference, right? Abram Gutierrez had a hat trick, so that was always nice to see, and it was just a lot of fun to watch. They played well, so they really controlled the ball, hustled after it. So again, it was good to see. They've really taken some steps. We have a new coach, Julio Torres is our new men's soccer coach. I should put a nod out to Kalia Watts as our volleyball coach as well, but Julio's new this year, and he's really come in. He's recruited hard. He's done a nice job, and so again, if you're a soccer person looking, and again, you can reach out to us on those forums, what have you, and go from there.
We'll eventually have to drag up Julio up here.
Absolutely, Julio's a really good guy. He'll be a lot of fun to get up here. So
I know it'll be entertaining.
I got a chance to meet him yesterday in the AFC. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Softball will start next week. We've already talked about baseball a little bit. They've already started.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Howie Krause is our coach, so either touch base to Howie or reach out to Nate here. Call right in and reach out to him and say, hey, how do I do this? But softball will be starting next week. Their practices, they will start on Tuesday after Labor Day. So they're looking forward to getting going, and same with men's and women's basketball. They'll also be starting here the next week or so. So if you're interested in that sport here, reach out. Breaking news is esports is going to be coming back to Lakeland. We at this point with timing, we will probably not have a competitive team in the fall semester just because of the way the rosters and stuff go, and you have to sign up for different things. However, the hope is that we'll be bringing on a new coach and be able to get our team together for the fall and then participate in some scrimmages, practices type stuff in the fall with the idea of competing in the spring season. So esports is back. So those of you who are interested, again, keep your ears and eyes open. That'll be coming soon.
Not including, it's always, if not the second, that will probably athletics will have a table downstairs, and that during the campus involvement fair, and that's what 8th and 9th of September, and that from 10 to 1 downstairs. bookstore hallway, S atrium. I don't know why I was going to say atrium.
So talk to us more about the involvement fair. I mean, you
There'll
and
be
I have been
student
around there a
clubs,
lot. So
resources,
this is an opportunity
library,
for
yeah.
students to learn about what activities are out there and get involved, right? Sign up, meet people, and get involved. from
Or
that aspect.
know other different places that you might not know about prior
100%.
of, well, hey, I could go, check out a book at the library. I could go and, get help with research on papers, something like that.
Will the radio station have a table there?
Yeah.
They
Of course
will.
you know that.
Radio
Well, I know,
station
but
always
putting it
has a
out there
table.
for the general public
That's
here.
true.
That's right.
We're going to be probably doing trivia and giving away different items.
Yeah.
Cool
Love
items.
free stuff.
Yeah,
You
it's
might
awesome.
see it next door on, was it 219? And that's up in the window and that.
All right. Yeah, I think that is where it's posed. There's a couple prizes that are there already that could be won. So definitely, as you're walking
At least
by,
two of them. It's
check
some
'em out.
other things people don't know about, but you'll find out soon enough.
So Nate, as a student here, I'm curious to you. I know the college has, in your time here, because you've been on campus. This is your third year on campus, right? Or second year?
Fourth year on campus.
Oh, because CCP, you were on campus
Yeah,
during
I
that
did
time as
CCP
well.
for 2
Okay.
years.
So over the last 4 years, the college has really changed a lot internally. At least I'm seeing it
Oh, yeah.
that way. Although we came back from COVID shutdown, right? There was all kinds of stuff happening there. Enrollment really dropped at that point. The food service was closed. There was
That
there
was
was
awful.
just all kinds of things have happened. However, we have a new president come in, Dr. Ahuja, and
met
Dr.
him.
Crooks is as our provost. You've met Dr. Ahuja?
Yeah, I met him once or twice.
All right.
In the hallway, just hello in the hallway.
Now, remember, you're on air and being recorded. Is there anything you'd like to say regarding Dr. Ahuja?
I'd love to actually meet you and get to have a conversation with you, but it's nice seeing you always. Say hi. He always says hi back.
All right, that's very good. Maybe we get him in someday. I know Dr. Crooks, we could definitely get in here at some point. So maybe
I know.
Dr. Ahuja as
I
well.
know eventually it didn't fall together last year, but
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to get everybody in here to come in and talk, about
Absolutely.
themselves and that.
Yeah.
So hopefully, after more things settle down, new students get more,
Absolutely.
acquainted to that. Probably late October, I don't know, something
Yeah.
like that.
This
Definitely not within the first month.
Yeah.
There's a lot more kids here this year than,
Yes.
than the past 3
Mhm.
years. I don't know if anyone else has noticed
That is correct. Enrollment actually is up, so
Like a
it's
lot.
nice of you to notice that and see that. Parking lots are a lot more full,
My
as you probably
classes are
know.
full.
Classes are. So there's the college is really taking a lot of steps. So I want to make sure that we acknowledge the efforts not only of our upper admin led by Dr. Huja and Dr. Crooks, but everyone, the faculty, the staff, just everyone that's a part of the college has really made significant efforts. And we went through some tough times with staffing and in general, which we don't need to get into here, but just just a credit to everyone to really keep working towards it. And I'm happy to say that Nate, you're right. The college is making some steps and things are opening back up. We're becoming an alive, vibrant college again, and so that's great. That's awesome.
Something I've noticed that never changed about this college was especially the teachers and the faculty were always supportive and always went above and beyond to be helpful and be respectful and almost like a friend and not an educator as much. And I love that. That was something I loved about going here. That's why I did CCP, and it was nothing like high school.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And I would echo that. Faculty are great, and so we definitely want to acknowledge them for that as well. So with this involvement fair, there's opportunities there. Have you ever participated or been down or seen the involvement fair before at all?
Fall and spring.
Yeah.
I've gone to a couple. I've hung around, but I've never really
Commingled.
Yeah.
commingled.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Well, that's okay. That's all right.
Don't worry.
This year. Here's the
You
opportunity
will
for
be.
you. Opportunity this year to get involved. So, all you fans out there, guys, girls, make sure you come down and meet Nate. Who'll be there working one of the days at least? Is that what
At
I'm hearing?
least
I wouldn't
one.
be surprised one of them in that
I
because
have to do one.
All
That's
right.
bare minimum.
All right. So
Maybe two.
Nate will be there. So come down and chew on his ear a little bit. Tell him what you
you're
want
going to
to
be
talk
that
about.
lead person. Because just like us, just like athletics, and that we're going to be looking for students. I know many students who are seeing the tables around campus, the guitar picks, the keychain, the clefs, the guitars, and that different wood items, and that the wood guitar and all that other stuff, and that they're selling tables and that. looking for people, music shows, sports shows, you name it, in between.
So with that, what are the dates of that involvement fair again?
8th and 9th.
8th and 9th of September. So after Labor Day, when you all get back, be looking forward to come out here and come find out what's going on. Get involved. Get involved. It's your campus. Get involved and enjoy it.
It's something
Yeah.
something I'm glad I did was starting to join clubs and join the organizations that are available here. You meet
Just
a lot,
wait,
meet a lot
man.
of people.
Just wait.
It's really a
So
good
so what
opportunity.
organizations are you involved with right now?
So when I first started, I was a part of the Model NATO Club, and
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Dr. Scubby and Professor Siliga, they were fantastic. I learned a whole lot about.
Not including Dan.
diplomacy. Dan, oh, I love Dan. Dan was a great guy. He was one of our chaperones. We got to go to D.C. and participate in a large convention, international convention, from
Yep.
people from all over the world at Howard University. That was a great time. Probably
And our model UN always does well. We place and
yeah,
we
there was
do well.
We had one of my friends. She won first place when I went. I personally didn't win any, but I was just glad to be there. I got to meet really cool people. And DC's a lovely city. If you've never got to go,
Yeah.
I would definitely go again. Unfortunately, it's no longer around. But if someone brings it back, I'll be the first one to sign up.
All right, that's awesome. So you did Model UN. What else?
Model UN, and then I'm currently trying to start a stock trading club. I
Okay.
need to find people to sign
Oh,
up
yeah,
for
you
that.
gotta find 10.
I gotta find 10.
Well, technically 9, because you would
one,
count,
'cause
yeah.
me, but then I need to find a professor who's willing to
5, yeah.
to watch
Well, not
over
really.
us.
You don't have to have a professor. It's anybody that's staff.
Oh,
well,
just
staff
a
or
staff member?
faculty, whatever.
Oh, that makes it a bit easier. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I'm
Hopefully,
working
someone
on.
with knowledge of
Someone's
stock trading.
employed here.
And then I was a member of CAB, the Campus Activity Board, for
Yep.
only for a little bit. I wasn't really available to help that
Yep.
too much.
Mhm.
But I think that's it.
Okay, that's good. That's really great. So, CAB, for those who are curious what that is, Campus Activity Boards, they help plan a lot of activities that go on throughout campus. Spring fling, and obviously in the semester, and some fall activities as well. So,
I don't know if they're doing Halloween. I know they did it in the past.
right. And last year, I know it was a combination effort with.
Yeah, I don't
and some other
remember
groups.
how that.
Yeah, it was out. It was the Halloween thing last year was out in the parking lots, and we were in our cars. We had to design our vehicles a different.
Oh no,
way.
that's a separate thing.
Oh,
That was the trunk or treat with the cops.
trunk or treat. That's what I did.
That
I'm
sounds
sorry.
fun.
Yeah, that was fun. It was actually fun. My wife and I.
It was
participated.
impressive though for the first time ever in that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a lot more people than what I almost ran out.
Yeah. So what they did is essentially is staff or whomever that works at the college. I mean, you could do it if you wanted to as well. As people would decorate their vehicle essentially in some way and open up their trunk, right, and have candy and stuff for the kids. And the kids would come, and there was a few hundred kids that came.
Like I said, I almost ran out of
and-
candy.
Yeah,
in
and
that.
just the kids all dressed up in their Halloween costumes and
sounds
stuff like
awesome.
that, and
Heck.
walked around, and the police put that on, sponsored, and they did an
And they even had
outstanding
tables
job.
inside. We were
Yeah.
inside. Well, technically, it was me. And I couldn't really MC it. I was sort of playing music because it's like, can't really sort of MC it, play music, talk to them, and hand out
That's
candy.
a lot of stuff to do.
I know, right? That didn't really work out that well on that end. Definitely need like a second body.
Right, and I do want to point out this year, importantly, Halloween is on a Friday, so that's going to be a great Halloween. I love Halloween. I love it. I love Halloween. So
I haven't got a
it'll be lot of
chance
fun.
to dress up for Halloween in like 2 years.
Okay, so you
Have
may
to-
have the chance then.
have to
That'll be a
come
lot of
back
fun.
this
You never
year.
know.
Do
That'd be
something
awesome.
good.
Awesome, outstanding. Any other college activities coming up that you want to draw attention to at this point, or are we a little early in the semester, or what are you thinking here?
Working on getting people, musicians and that, to go play down during breakers and that, acoustically and that.
Yeah, so just for the audience, and Nate, I'm not sure if you experienced some of that in your time here, but Jeremiah in the past has been able to bring on live bands and stuff.
was telling me about
yeah,
that a
and
little
they perform in breakers and
Got one
the
from
corner.
Canada.
yeah.
You sort of seen in that.
Mm-hmm.
The Commodores out of Toronto. They're going to be. We're trying to nail somewhere like the week of Halloween and that. Them coming on, and I have another different band, Bridge the Gap, the violin guy I showed you
that
in
guy
that.
with the electric violin, he is awesome.
He's bringing his whole band and that drum set, everything. That's going to be more probably a late night thing. Back in the day, for many of the new faces, some people you sort of know, and that a few others and that might know, and that occasionally we had people play up in the studio, and that occasionally, acoustic instruments like a hone, acoustic guitar downstairs, and that towards the mine ladder, and that. Well, I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to be emailing like over our list of 230 something groups that we had, singer songwriters, bands, all through the area, and that today. So. It's going to be interesting.
It'll be a lot of fun. But we'll talk about them as we get closer here on the air to make everyone aware and hopefully support them. But it's a lot of good stuff. All right, is it time to get into sports here now? What we're actually here for today, or what? We're looking for a sound effect.
Oh, of course, I have
Nate, are you prepared to talk about sports today?
I'm prepared to talk about sports. Today.
That's what I love to hear.
Even though football isn't my strong suit.
I'm over prepared for this, man.
You are.
You love that sound.
He's had too much time. He's had too much time.
Too much time?
Too much time.
I'll think enough time.
All right, so with that, I tell you what, since Nate's a baseball guy and baseball's about 3/4 of the way through, you want to start off with Major League Baseball? Is
Yeah,
all right
that
for you, Ryan?
works.
All right, so I guess we'll have to find out. We might as well get over this for better or for worse right now. Nate, do you have a favorite team?
Obviously, the Cleveland Guardians.
Okay, so
he's a Red Sox guy.
Guardians aren't bad. They might make the playoffs in a couple of years.
All right,
who knows?
I'm pretty sure they make the playoffs almost every year.
Really?
At least come close.
More recently than the Red Sox.
You can't count the Central as a real division, right? I mean, does that
can.
matter? Of course, you're going to win 90 games in the Central. The Central's it's like playing your cousin or something like that. It's a horrible division, but it's a fact. It's all right. Everybody knows it. It's okay. We can all admit it.
Scott, I gotta tell you, man, you're out of your mind.
Oh, so tell me the good teams.
They
in
just
the
got to go
Central.
pay a
ahead.
bunch of money.
All right, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Cleveland Guardians.
They're going to score a lot of runs. They are. You know what? We actually get to play you right after Labor Day. We play you, so it'll be interesting. We'll have to maybe have a
Friendly wager?
Well, he's
wager?
a student. He's a student, so I got to be careful on betting with students and that kind of stuff.
I'll tell you what.
Friendly bet of some sort.
If the Boston Red Sox beat my Cleveland Guardians,
Wait, they play 3 games, so beat them what? 2 out of 3 is what
2
we're
out of 3.
saying.
If
Okay,
they
2 out of
win
3.
the series, I will buy you lunch.
Oh, that's
Breakers.
I already broke him into this.
Okay, all right.
Jeremiah
Well,
clued me in. I will buy you lunch.
Then that
Breakers.
is a deal, and I will definitely
Lunch,
reciprocate
drink,
that
and
lunch.
chips.
When I was a
All right.
student, I ended up making with Steve and that, the Ohio State jersey. Well, Michigan, Ohio State, jersey.
Jeremiah was
swap.
broke. He
And
was broke.
I will walk it to your office.
No, I wanted something.
Oh.
I wanted something to burn in his soul. I knew that was going to burn his soul really bad, man.
All right, so just so we have it here, I don't know. We don't have our board. We used to keep track of them on board. Oh, we do.
Yeah,
over
we
here.
do have a board.
All right, so we want to mark this down.
We
got
have
a
video
lunch
evidence
bet.
too of this.
There you go. Yeah, but are we ever really going to go back and look to find this out?
No, we have.
Oh, okay.
I have.
You have. I haven't. All right. So we got a lunch meal bet on the Red Sox beating the Indians 2 out of 3 because I'm saying it
Guardians.
that way. Oh, I'm sorry, Guardians. Oh my God, my apologies.
Politically correct.
Yes, I apologize. So the Red Sox being the Guardians is kind of what's going to happen. And I'm saying it that way because it obviously can't go the other way, So we'll go from there. It's at Fenway Park.
Settle
I don't know if
down.
you knew that or not, but it's at Fenway Park. Just saying.
Yeah.
He's going to drive all the way
I
there to give
I
us on the
remember
field.
a couple years ago, 2016. I think it was the ALCS. A fantastic catch. I can't remember the guy who made it for the Cleveland. I think it was the Indians at the time.
I don't recall that.
Running-
Do you recall that? I don't recall.
You
any
don't
of that
remember
stuff.
that?
No, I don't recall anything that the
Ooh.
tribe do that's good.
Okay.
Did they even play anymore?
Yeah, they play.
When was
they
the last
play
time they won a World Series?
When was the last time you guys have?
while.
Go ahead, look it up. How many we won in this? We won more this century than any other team. Go ahead, look it up.
But within the past 5.
No one's saying the Boston
19
Red
no.
Sox aren't a good team. But what is?
Are you relevant within the past 5?
So is that all that counts? Is past 5 years? I just want to be clear that we're all on the same page here, but we're going in. Is that all that matters?
Except if you're a Houston.
Not
Astros
completely,
fan.
but I mean, in general, within the past 5 years, have you been relevant enough?
We have
I think
not,
they
we,
have.
we've actually been down the last couple of years. And actually this year, I think we made a lot of good decisions. I'm talking Red Sox for all those who don't know that out there because they are the team. But we are very young, and this is not our year. We're at least 1 year away, maybe 2. Very young. We've got 3 young guys that we brought up. that were in AAA earlier this year. We traded away, our stud third baseman who could hit, but he was refused to play first base. I won't even mention his name. So he's out there in San Francisco rotting away now. So I'm happy about that. But we've got a lot of young guys, and so. We got some new pitchers that we just signed long term. Garrett Crochet, of course, lead the way. Lucas Giolito's pitched a gem last night, which is great. We got Bello going tonight. We are in. This is not our year. We're a year away from being very good, but
Year away from beating Cleveland.
Don't worry, we can
we'll
go
find
back
out.
to this.
We got it on the board, so we'll find out.
So now we know one thing. A year from today, if this isn't correct, we could call him out on this.
100%. I this next year. I mean, you got to stay healthy and all that kind of stuff, of course. But we're there. We're gonna. Hopefully we re-sign Bregman this year's contract.
Well, I would hope after you Survivor styled a player and then send him out to California.
Hey, you know what? On a serious, I know we joke around a lot, but on a serious note, any player that refuses to go out and play a position when another player on your team gets hurt, you got to hit the road.
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
you got to go.
unacceptable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you got to
I
go.
don't even know the whole
for me
backstory.
personally,
This is all new to me.
Yeah,
Coach
yeah.
Howie asked me to go play. I'm putting my glove on and I'm getting in the field. Doesn't
100%.
doesn't matter where
man.
he says.
I mean, for those who don't know, I also played college ball and stuff, and yes, coach, and you run and you play because you love it.
You
man.
want me
That's
to
what
center
you're doing.
field?
That's
Absolutely.
100%. But so Jeremiah, the backdrop on it is this young man. He signed a monster deal with the Red Sox, right? Like 8 more years, still $1 gazillion.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then they also signed Bregman over the offseason, and so Bregman is a better third baseman. And so he was not happy that when it came down to spring training that you're going to be playing DH. Now, mind you, he was out most of spring training, stating he was hurt or what have you, came back late. So as a DH to start the year off, his first, I want to say 19 or 20 at-bats, he struck out like 16 times, right? So there was a lot of people.
Start.
Yeah, a lot of people were thinking that he might have been tanking a bit because he was pouting.
This sounds really real to another situation.
Well, now this is this year. I mean, this happened, and then so.
No, I'm talking within the past 3 or 4 now situation. We'll get to that
we'll get
point,
to that,
but
yeah,
this
yeah.
sounds really familiar for anyone in northeastern Ohio right now.
Those brownies, baby, gotta love them. So Tristan Casas, who is the first baseman, so essentially they told him, hey, you're going to be the DH. So he sulked about it for a while, and then started to play better, started to hit a little bit better, which was good. Tristan Casas running the first base essentially blew his knee out, done for the year, and so at that point they asked him to play first base. They say, hey man, we need someone to play first so that way we can help our roster, and he said no. And at that point he was traded, I think less than a week later.
Yeah, get him out of here. There's no space for that
He
on
had
a
to go.
professional baseball
Yeah,
team,
I'm sorry.
on any baseball
Yeah,
team.
he had to go.
Your coach asks you to go do something, you gotta fill the shoes.
And not only that, but I mean, you're talking about a teammate who blew his knee out. I mean, a major injury, gone for the year, and you're like, no, I won't help your team out. No, I agree. So best thing we could have done, and it's Rafael Devers who we're talking about.
It's a negative aura to have in the dugout. Someone who's not
so
willing to
he had to
do
go.
that.
He had to go. So he's gone. And you know what? We've taken off since that's happened. So it's been a really, from my perspective, they're fun to watch. They're young. They're fun. And I'm excited. I think they're going to be. I think, knock on wood, they finish out strong this year and make the playoffs. And I think next year is the year to look. They got another pitcher, Peyton Tolle. He's going to be coming up probably September call-up would be my guess, and he'll be a starter because they had Walker Buehler they signed, and he was not performing well. So out, man, put him in a pen, and I'll be shocked if he pitches again this year unless it's mop-up duty. But we'll see. They're making baseball decisions again, which is why I think they're doing it with a payroll that's higher than the Indians, but mid pack at best. They're not in the Yankee, Mets, Dodgers stratosphere by any means. So it's a lot of fun for me.
That always bothers me that some teams just have an insane amount of money to spend. It kind of just makes it.
Yeah.
You don't even want to watch them play sometimes.
Yeah. So we got a big bet coming up for those who are on there. So big, and I'm hungry.
know.
I'm not going to eat You know what? I'm not gonna eat the entire weekend. I'm not gonna eat
Entire weekend?
Just wait and just.
I'm gonna
Just-
eat every single day,
For
You
next
should.
and
Wednesday.
then after I get lunch from Scott, I'm gonna eat that too.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
I'm not gonna leave a single crumb.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So, who do we got? So Boston's playing Baltimore right now. So I've talked enough about the Red Sox here. Why don't you chat with us a little bit about the Guardians and your thoughts on them, what they got coming up? Now they're on the outside looking in, but they had a couple win, or they had a win the other night, right? So they're trying to get in the playoffs, or they're on that cusp.
We're right on the cusp.
Yeah, it definitely is doable, and I. In all honesty, I do hope they make it, as long as it doesn't negatively impact my Sox. I cheer for the Guardians in that situation. So, tell us about your stance and your feelings on the Guardians in general, any players or what have
Well,
you.
you know, not too long we were in a similar position to where you were with the really young team, still trying to figure out how we're gonna put it together. And now I think we're finally taking a step out of that stage and have a team that's pretty solid. I mean, Stephen Kwan's one of my favorite players.
Will he be here next year?
I know.
I don't know.
No, you can't be in the I don't know here now. You got
I
to
want
make
him
a
here.
statement.
I
Oh.
want him here.
Well, I think
I
all
want
Cleveland
Steven-
does.
I want
What will he
Steven
be?
Kwan
is
here.
the
Well, after
question.
they got rid of Beaver, they should. The only thing is the Dolans are always big on not wanting to pay and getting
They never
the
want to
best.
pay.
Ow.
They never ever want to pay for talent, and that is something that is going to always haunt our team. Because if they would just be a bit less frugal, we wouldn't even have to spend that much more money just to have a bit more wiggle room to make some moves.
I don't know.
Money allows teams to make mistakes. Is really what it boils down to. If you make mistakes, no, it does. It allows you to say, you know what, I made a mistake.
We
with this
need to
player.
get to the other great
And
team.
yeah, but it allows you that. It
Yeah,
allows you to do
can
that.
You have that in your budget.
Yeah,
to
you
spend
have-
that money. Because if the Cleveland Browns had that, we would have gotten rid of Deshaun Watson a long time ago. But
100%.
we're not
100%.
talking about that right now.
That's
Um,
coming. So yeah.
Yeah, I want
So-
Stephen Kwan to be the next Jose Ramirez. I want him to be here for his entire career. I love the kind of player he is. He's an electric player, great to watch.
I agree with all that. With the Tribe or Guardians, I think that's the.
I call him the Tribe too.
I
It's hard to
apologize. So
shake.
everyone out there, we're not trying to be offensive. Sometimes we slip in our.
I think the Tribe's
language.
a good nickname.
I,
The Tribe's a
I
community.
Well,
personally
technically,
like
they
it.
still own the copyrights to all that.
100%. They're making bank off of that
Like,
too.
Am I right though?
Yeah.
A tribe is a community.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's a good name.
Yeah,
for a
they still
team.
have the whole copyrights to all that right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. All
And
this.
I doubt they're going to let that lapse
Speaking
anytime
of, if anyone
soon.
has a vintage Chief Wahoo jacket from like the 70s, I am in the
eBay,
market.
dude.
I've looked. There's not one that's quite right. At
That's
least
what
not.
you're looking for. All right.
I saw one, but it was somebody's. I can't take it from him.
Jose Mesa,
No, it was a customer I had like a year ago.
because I think it was taken from him, wasn't it?
Someone stole his jacket.
No, he got Sheldon trying to win a World Series, I believe, and he lost out on it. So
Oh.
yeah, no, okay, so that's good. So outside of Juan Ramirez, though, that's I guess where I
And
struggle with them.
my favorite, something that it put me over the moon when I heard having Carlos Santana back. When I was growing up and really starting to watch the game, seeing Carlos Santana back on the field, it just made my day. I remember him making that final out. I think was it the ALCS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that pop up on the first base side, that is an image that I'll never ever lose in my head.
And I think that's really awesome. But as we talk about our teams today, think about yourself in 5 years, right? You've been out of baseball for 5 years, potentially, or 4 years at that point,
yeah.
that kind of thing. That's what Carlos Santana's at right now.
Yeah, he's not going to be around much longer.
I'm sorry. Love him, great guy, but it's
He's
there.
an older
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
I just he's
That was a
from my
sentimental. That was a
childhood.
sentimental
Yeah,
signing.
it's definitely sentimental.
Yeah, which is good.
If
which
only
is good.
Sin Soo Choo would come back. That's my all-time favorite player.
Sin Choo Choo.
I don't. He's just got the best name. In all
He does
of
have a great
MLB.
name. He does have a great name. You gotta love that. So speaking of nicknames, you like the password? Oh
Password?
no, forget it. You don't even know who the password is.
No,
I
including
thought
me.
you were a baseball fan.
Apparently,
oh my
I'm not.
All right, look up the Red Sox so you find out who the password
it's a
is.
Red Sox
And his
thing.
brother's he's in the pros, man. He's in the pros. And his brother's nickname
Let
in
me
the
name
minors
how
is the
many times
username.
I watched the Red Sox
Well, that's the problem.
game
See,
within the past
you gotta,
year.
You got to expand your horizons.
None.
You got to expand. See, that's why you're not knowledgeable about the world. You're too focused on what's here. You got to expand your horizons, right? Look at different things.
How on God's green earth do you say that name?
John, I'll tell you who it is here. It's Josh. Shoot, I forgot how you spell it. Justin Nixon, Josh Toxin, something like that.
That is
The
an
password,
incredibly
the password.
unique name.
Great.
That's a good
That's
nickname.
absolutely
password.
great.
Oh my,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
yeah, I love
We need
that.
to go to Google
He's an
Translate,
outfielder.
so he butchered it.
Yeah,
and
I
then,
did butcher it.
throw-
And I've heard it too. I've heard it said right. It's
True fan.
Josh Nixon.
He's really behind
Yo,
whatever
it's
his
like-
name
His name is
is.
the password.
Nixon
It's the
Garcia.
password. Yeah.
That
No,
is
his
an
actual
incredible-
name.
That's an incredibly unique name.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone else on this planet that hasn't that name.
His brother's named the username because it's similar type stuff. I kid you not. He's in the minors with the Red Sox. I'm not kidding you.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
that's something else I really liked about the Guardians. How we had Bo Naylor and Josh Naylor.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. It was cool
Yeah.
getting to see him play together. And there's still a third one that's working his way up the. I think he's still in the Canadian system.
Okay.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
There's Bo,
That's awesome.
Josh. There's one other one, maybe Nick.
Well, I'll have to look that up.
All right. Well, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about some other teams up here. I mean, there's alys the Yankees. I was going to say the Stanks by accident. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
We-
can
Boo
care
we
less.
last
Yankees.
time-
That's
don't
one
even-
thing you and me
See that we
always get
agree that
together on.
as long as the Yankees lose, life is good. Yeah,
Yankees
that's good.
lose, the day wasn't that bad.
That's exactly right. So we'll continue on with that. We love the fact that they're struggling right now, of course. Hopefully that continues. Now, I'd be very happy for the Yankees to just fall right out of the playoffs and they try the Guardians to slide right in there.
I don't mind taking their
That would be
spot.
great. That would be really great from that aspect. But, yeah, so baseball in general, the pennant race is really heating up. It's coming down to it. So, all you people who are following baseball, make sure you look out. Don't be hesitate to, what we should do is we got to put out how they get a hold of us here. We haven't said that yet.
Oh yeah, you can either go to the chat box on either the website and that, or at the phone number 440-940-6615 that you could text or call in at.
Yeah, so if you want to participate in a conversation, come in the station, or just communicate
Or
with
yeah,
us,
come in.
come
yeah.
on in. We're more than happy to talk to you, talk about any sport. But right now, with the baseball, we'll go from there. But big series coming up next week, apparently.
Next
so we'll
week.
definitely be
We're gonna
looking for
find
that
out
one.
which one of us goes hungry.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I don't know.
I'm feeling pretty good too.
because see the way
Don't worry, this is just a start, man.
I
The
think
more
I'll
you're
have-
on the show.
I don't know if I want the chicken marsala or if I want some of that stir fry. Maybe the lo mein they got down there.
Unfortunately, it won't matter.
Oh, you think? You think?
You know, it's that good. So yeah, but it's good to watch. So life is good.
By the way, shout out Breakers, great lunch.
Oh, Breakers has done a great
love
job.
lunch.
Yeah, so we definitely should do that. That's been a really nice addition. To them come back there now, open in the morning at 7:30 in the morning every day.
7:30?
Yeah, so they're here every day. So make sure if you are in on campus looking for something to eat, drink, what have you, come down here. The staff is
Till
fantastic.
2
I'm sorry, till
Till
2.
2.
Yeah, sorry, thank you.
Close
7:30 to
date.
2.
Are the lunch
Oh,
vouchers?
or time.
They're from 11 to 2 only, right?
I
I'm
don't
not-
think. I think it's their normal hours.
Or
I
maybe
know they
that's-
have. They're going to be doing the ones on Fridays. Certainly,
I know when I got the email, it said something about 11 to 2. That might just be when they're handing them out.
probably handy now.
Hey, let's take a quick pause if we can. We got no, don't stop there. I mean, pause our discussion here.
Oh.
We have Rhonda from the Veterans Center here. So, Rhonda, we're on here talking just Lakeland in general and things that are upcoming, and we've been talking about sports in general. But is there anything that you want to talk about for the veterans ceremonies that might be coming up soon that you maybe want to share with the Lakeland community?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. 9/11 is coming up, and many of us remember that, and we made a promise to never forget. So we're going to have a ceremony up here. Lunch is included. It's free and open to the public, so bring your friends. We will also be doing the drawing for the Mission Barbecue gift cards right after the 9/11 ceremony. So if you see a little green soldier running around, grab that soldier, bring him to the Veterans Center in S216, get your name on the list, and when we do that randomized raffle, you might be a winner of that gift card.
And Rhonda, where exactly is that going to be?
That the Veterans Center is in S216, but the event is right outside of the Veterans Center in the atrium area on the second floor, right above Breakers. And
what-
it starts at 11 o'clock. So thanks
Thank
for
you very
asking.
much.
Yeah, thanks. I'd love to see you there.
Glad to have you here.
Thanks, Rhonda. All right, thank you. Rhonda's great. For those
Yeah,
who do
she's
not
a
know
lovely
her,
lady.
yeah, you guys got to get to know her. Talking about getting involved, she does a tremendous job with all
Also,
the veterans.
go check out the Veterans Center. It's a great
Oh.
place to hang out. Everyone there's kind. Rhonda's there. She's a sweet lady.
Yeah.
Always nice to hang out with her.
100%. That's a great thing there. All right, so anything else on baseball we want to hit? Anybody, any
I
other
don't
teams we want
think.
to talk
At
about
least right
at this
now.
point? All right, we'll
And just
we'll
go
wait
Guardians.
till we see
Make sure
oh,
everyone
man.
gets that.
Get your wins now because next week you're going to lose. So
right.
who do you play this weekend? I don't even know.
I don't even know off the top
Let's
of my
see
head.
a real fan who doesn't even know. Who do you playing now? Do you even know that?
Do you even know?
No, I don't know about the Indians. I know that we're
I
beating,
know
we're
that-
beating up Baltimore right now, and then we're going to beat up on the Pirates this weekend, and then I
I'm
believe
playing
Cleveland
my
next week.
teammates later.
Oh, okay, well that is probably the most important thing there.
Scrimmage
Rays.
later at
All right.
3:00 on the baseball
Rays,
field.
Rays,
Anyone wants
Rays.
to come watch.
The Braves,
Raves. Rays.
the Rays, Tampa
Yeah.
Bay. They're
I
playing.
thought you said Braves.
I did. I
Okay.
misspoke. So they're playing. Are they in? They're in Cleveland, or are they playing down at the Yankees minor league complex?
It went too far. That would be.
Are they home on the road?
Home.
Home. So they are in Cleveland. So yeah, stop down and see them. That'd be great. Hey, you know what? It is a great place. A lot of fun. It's a fun place to see a game. Not a bad seat in the house there.
And
at
Seattle
Field.
after
So
that,
definitely
then
come check it
Boston.
out.
I haven't
then.
seen
Yep.
I haven't went to a Cleveland game. It had to be like 2 years now. I really need to get to one.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I was able to go to a game this year earlier. I got the opportunity to go out with a group of people, and a lot of fun downtown, and it's good. It's good.
I know for the baseball team here at Lakeland, we used to fundraise at Browns games.
Yep. That'll be happening again.
It will be.
It will be.
We Howie hadn't said anything about it.
Okay.
I was hoping we were switching to the baseball games.
So the problem with it is is the days because it's
Doesn't
during
line
a
up.
week and you only got to be there, right? Because you got to be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or whenever they have a home
Because
series.
they have a
So-
bunch of games
yeah, so
all
that
the
makes it
time.
more difficult to do that
That would've been so
from that
cool.
side. But yeah, it would be fun, especially if you got into the playoffs or something like that. That'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun for sure.
I
All
love
right.
working the Browns games. Get up at 5 in the morning, drive down to Cleveland, and stay there till 4 o'clock.
There you go. And well, the good news is the fans usually leave by 2, right? So you know.
And there's
Yeah.
the
About
I
right.
can't remember the one lady's name, but she'll bring a crock pot if it's cold out. It'll be filled with soup
Okay.
or something. That's always something I look forward to.
Hey, I want you to know that I actually went to my first Browns game in about 15 years last year, and it was a win. It's the game they beat Baltimore.
You should have bought a lottery ticket that
Oh,
day.
I tell you, I should have. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I had
A lot of
good time.
broken glass.
Yeah, hey, they won. That's all I can say. It was a lot of fun. So it is a good time. It's just better when they're competitive,
Yeah, that's the thing with the Browns. We have all that talent, all that potential on one team, and sometimes we just don't show it.
Well, we might as well continue with the Browns since we're there, right?
I know. We got to introduce it correctly, though.
All right, go ahead, shoot.
Jimmy Haslam production.
47 time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Cleveland or Jimmy Haslam Productions present the Cleveland Browns.
Again, he's been here too much. He's been trying to think about this for
I know, right?
I'm so glad you love this so much.
So the good news.
I used to be a fan. I gave up after the whole Deshaun Watson thing.
Hey, the
Oh,
good,
don't even talk about it.
we no longer have 5 quarterbacks. We traded one, right? So we should be.
Tell you it's not me. Like me, the only time I've been into the Brown Stadium since that trade was because of the AC/DC concert.
I was outside.
So-
I was outside working, doing the bag checks.
The back check. Oh, so anyone wanting to know how to beat the system, Nate is probably the guy to talk to. How to?
No, I am an
You pay him
honorable
off.
young man. I have
Under the
morals.
table, man.
I do a good job. Actually, a fun story. They have like NFL audits.
Yep.
And make sure that the workers are actually doing their job. And so one day we showed up and they told us, hey, there's an auditor going to be here. Be doing your
The
job.
audit.
And so they put me on a gate that all I had to do is open it for the trash people. And a gentleman walks up and he like goes out to shake my hand and there's money in his hand and I can feel it and I'm like, well, what are the chances this is the auditor? So
Right.
I just tell him I can't take this. You got to get a ticket. I can't. So that he just ends up walking away and never comes back. But I was like, I think that was the auditor. I think there's no way.
All right. So here's the question: if you didn't know that there was going to be an auditor that day, would you have taken the money and let him in?
See, here's the thing. My dad told me a story.
Ooh,
when he
ethical
grew up in,
questions.
in the
Yes.
80s, so he's going to concerts,
Mhm.
and they would do stuff like that. But one time, he watched a guy give a security guard $100, but he didn't show him the money. He just put the money in his hand, shook his hand, and went in. My dad put $5 in his hand, did the same thing. So I always thought whenever I got in that situation, you never know what's going to be in his hand. That could have been a folded up piece of paper that said IOU. It could have
That's
been
true.
$1.
That's
It could have
true.
been $20. I'm
That's
never
true.
going to know because I'm not taking that money.
So we've often in the past had conversations. If for anyone who's not sure, I'm the older guy in the group. I would say Jeremiah.
I would hope.
you're probably the middle guy in the
I'm
group.
definitely the
And
youngest.
Well, it depends.
So-
Some of the guys down at the EOC, they go say, "Well, I'm not the, whatever, in his or in your, my 20s, just like you." It's like, not in my 20s, man. Sorry for that
I'm not
letdown.
in my 20s either.
so so
It's
to
a good feeling though.
So to say that is, I also grew up in the '80s. So the story you mentioned there, I can absolutely relate to because that kind of stuff did go on back there, and there was this thing that there wasn't. There was no social media. There was no video. There was no thing. So times were very different back then, and I think
You had to
I think
go
a lot-
to a house and find a payphone.
100%
Yeah,
payphone.
I'm
Yeah,
glad I
yeah.
live in a time with a phone in my pocket.
Man, and I would
'Cause
throw
I
mine
don't-
out if at all
I
possible.
don't remember anyone's number except my mom and
see.
911.
Oh, that's like me. If you ask me his extension, I know it's like 4 digits.
4 digits. There you go.
There you go.
Pick a number. You got it there. Yeah, that's
It-
good.
If it's not the station, the other revisor, that's
I know
it.
he has
Well,
an
in the police.
extension. I don't.
So back to the Browns, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they've named their starting quarterback, Flacco, which no one I don't think is surprised about.
Including the other breaking news over the summer. Jimmy Haslam realized one thing.
Boom. Roasted.
Oh, wait, wrong one.
I made a big mistake.
So did you.
That's all right.
Not close
Yeah, that
enough.
was- So, but they went with the two young guys as the backups.
I know,
so
right?
Any thoughts on that? I mean, what do you
Not
guys-
technically, because they still have the fourth option. He can't play at the second.
True. So he's still on the disabled list. So right now, the second and third are the two young guys. We don't know what order, theoretically, but the two young guys are the backups. What do you guys think about that? It's good, bad, or different?
I like Flacco. I mean, he's
Yeah.
obviously in the league still because he can still play the game. He's old though.
The only problem is the bad thing is now keeping the young ones. You had the other guys, and I mean, versus Carolina, let's face it. Sanders, anybody could go look
Yeah, Carolina.
excellent.
Carolina's not the greatest.
They're going to be, in the top 5 again for probably picks again?
But-
So it's like, I mean, and it's like, even before that, because you had the day by day, and I was watching on social media, the breakdown of, he had 55, whatever, completions to, 57 and that. It's like 7-on-7 drills, 11-on-11 drills, that you're not trying to kill the guy because, let's face it, he's your teammate. If he's breathing it out of a straw, if you need a
Can't have
quarterback
him.
in the season,
But-
that's sort of a problem.
Fair point. When I was watching Sanders play against Carolina, it was still really good football.
Oh.
I mean, he's just out of college quarterback. Those are big shoes to step in onto a pro football field. It's a whole new level of competition, and he handled himself pretty well, considering this is his first time going up against actual professional.
The only bad
guys.
thing is I could just see this is what's going to happen just like the pass. It's going to be, they're going to be behind Flacco and that, all that. Season might not go start, and that fans are going to start chanting, I want, then they're probably going to say Sanders over Gabriel if he's second and that. They're going to give it to him and,
I think
typical Cleveland Brown fashion.
I think
I'll go to this.
Flacco and Sanders are incredibly different quarterbacks, though.
Yeah, they are.
Flacco's a pocket passer. He's not a mobile guy, and not wrong. Not a bad thing to be. He's obviously led a fantastic career, an incredibly long career off of that. But I think they're just keeping him in there so that Sanders and I can't remember the other young guy's name.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
So they have a veteran to look at. I think we've done that a couple times. I remember when we had Teddy Bridgewater here. I can't remember who.
But I mean,
the
if you
his
go to
backup was.
over, 25, 26 years in that, how many did they actually let him go, nearly the most, or
That'd be a
let's say
question for
80% of the
Scott.
season?
Well, I'm gonna,
Normally, it's by bye week they switch out or something like that.
I'm gonna play a worse thing out for you, and that is I know you got to get going
Yeah.
here soon. So here's the worst thing: is that Flacco's going to play at least the first half of the season, right? Which is the tougher half of the season.
If he doesn't
right?
get hurt.
If he doesn't get hurt, and they're not going to have time to play the other two, and then guess what? They're going to be a top 3 pick next year, and they'll have to debate whether or not to go after another quarterback in a quarterback-heavy class. So do you pick another quarterback coming in? That to me will be
I
the
don't know
biggest
what our
challenge.
affliction is with quarterbacks. We can just never get it right.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
here,
hard.
I'll play something off the fan.
Oh, this guy.
I
what I
told
want you to
for
do.
15 years that you keep
We
taking
haven't known each
quarterbacks
other for 15
until
years.
you get it right. You keep taking quarterbacks, and now the whole city seems to agree with me, but I'm the crazy one.
I heard that like about a month
92.
ago.
Yeah,
You
no,
know-
it's on
you know,
92.
We
yeah.
cracked the code a couple years ago when we had Baker. We had it. We had that guy.
But
that
let's
would've
face
led
it,
us.
GM's not there. The other guy, I don't know.
And we burnt him. We messed up
You
his shoulder.
made him play hurt, and
we
that was the
didn't-
worst
we
thing,
didn't
I
let him
think, yeah,
heal,
from that aspect.
And then we got rid of
But
him.
in typical Cleveland fashion, the other aspect, it was like, well, you are a guy, well, you're not performing, well, you're out.
Yeah, and then he went to Tampa. They let him heal, and he's balling out.
Right.
He's playing fantastic football.
Hey,
Irony.
For our folks here and there, Nate is off to a class, so we got to let him go. You want to say what class you're going to?
I'm off to geology with Professor Rick Osborne.
Outstanding. Good teacher, I understand.
Oh, he's fantastic. He's a great guy.
Awesome. So we want to thank him. For all you fans out there, we're gonna go another 4 or 5 minutes, but Nate will be back with us next week.
I will.
11 a.m. start, and we'll be right back at it.
see you guys then.
Hopefully by then we'll start thinking about names of the show and go from there.
I know, right?
All
We have a
all
good long
Thanks, Nate.
weekend.
Thanks. Take care.
So
Yeah. All right. So do you want to get into college football a little bit before we got to
I
wrap
might
this
as well.
up in
We
a
got
couple
what
minutes?
three good games, or was it 4?
Yeah, there's only
this
about
weekend?
we got about 5 minutes left, so there's only a couple of games worth talking about anyway, right? I mean, obviously the most important game of the weekend is the Hokies against South Carolina. South Carolina's Beamer's son, the former Virginia Tech coach. I'm sure that's what you're talking about, right?
Just ridiculous.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so you probably want to talk about that team down there in Columbus, Ohio State, and they're playing Texas this
Well, I
weekend.
think
The
1
number
versus
team.
3 is a lot better than the Hokies.
Are they really 1 and 3? Just because that's what an artificial system of people who really are biased put them at doesn't
So
mean
you're
they're
just
really
going to
the
do
top
this.
3.
So this logic.
I wumbo, you wumbo, he, she, me, wumbo, wumbo.
All right, very good.
I spent
very
too
good.
much time on
You
this,
did,
man.
You did. All right, so let's hit it up. Ohio State and Texas. Saturday at noon, I believe, right? Kick
Yeah.
off there. It's at Ohio State. What are your thoughts, man? I know you're a big fan, so what are
A
your
little
thoughts?
worried with a freshman at quarterback, but
Yeah.
I think they'll pull it together.
Yes.
Including we pretty much have near the best wide receiver in the country.
Yeah, if you can get him the ball, that's going to be the thing. Julian Sayin is the new quarterback coming in. The high hopes. I mean, honestly, he's obviously was a top recruit. Ohio State, that's all they get is top end recruits. So good for them. But yeah, they've got Julian Sayin this weekend, and Texas coming. Arch Manning, who obviously is another outstanding quarterback, is a Heisman projected hopeful. It'll be an interesting game, and I think it'll be a lot of fun to watch from that aspect. I personally won't be able to watch it this weekend, but I do think that it'll be a good game.
You know
and,
where I'll be?
No, where will you be? Tell us.
Down in Columbus.
Are you going to the game?
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at there, big time. You'll be at the game. So, you obviously you got tickets to get in, all that kind of stuff, and everything like that. Do you know where you're sitting? Ballpark? Where you sit?
Right above
Ballpark.
the band.
Right above the band. Awesome. Oh, that would be a lot of fun.
I
That's
think it
outstanding.
was either 3 or 5 rows above, one
Okay.
or the other.
All right.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Will you be the one in the Ohio State shirt?
Well, not including probably another 100-something thousand.
Yeah, that was very good, very good. Yeah, so that should be a lot of fun. Well, that'd be great for you, man. Enjoy your time down there. That's awesome. I'm off to the great city of Boston this weekend.
I sort of figured that one.
Yeah, no, I'm my daughter, my youngest daughter, works out in that area, and we're gonna help her work this weekend. We're gonna my wife and I are gonna volunteer and help them out, do some wedding ceremonies actually. So we're gonna be doing that kind of stuff this weekend. So it'll be a lot of fun, I think, this weekend from our end. But not as much fun as you're gonna have at Ohio State. I have not been to Ohio State football game ever in my life. So
Last time I went was 1-2.
Oh, really? So that'd be awesome as well.
Oh,
Just
yeah, the
environment.
Michigan-Ohio State one. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
because that was what? I think 16, or no, 2006, I want to say. It was
okay.
either 6 or 7,
Okay.
one or the
Okay.
other. Yeah, that was like electric, not when you could just feel the tension.
Yeah. College football games are when you have a huge crowd like that at a major Division One. It's just an incredible environment. It's always a lot of fun, exciting, that kind of stuff. Even if you're not a huge sports fan, I'm telling you, you would enjoy your time there. It's just a lot of fun. I know the biggest games I've been to have been at Virginia Tech, obviously. And when they don't have 100,000, but they got 80-some thousand there. When that stadium's full, it's rocking. I mean, they literally, when they're doing their stomp thing to their entrance song, and it sets off
Metallica?
Yeah,
Or no?
yeah. It sets off the earthquake stuff in the area. I mean, it's that. It's just incredible. It's so much fun. It's it's a great time. But so Jeremiah, that's awesome for you. You're gonna have a great time this weekend. So we want to wish you luck.
It'll be interesting.
And do you have a prediction? At all? You putting one in or no?
I'll go 35-21.
I'm assuming you're picking Tennessee. No, Ohio State.
Tennessee. Man.
I know Ohio State. So you got Ohio State beating Texas,
Yes.
35-21. Huh? You know what? I'm going to say it's going to be a tighter game. I think Ohio State will win because they're at home. But I'm going to say, man, I'm not, the new quarterback's throwing me a little bit here. I'm going to say 28-24 Ohio State. I do think Ohio State will win from that perspective. But I think Texas is a pretty good team too. Obviously, they're number one, but I mean, offensively, they're I don't see Arch Manning being rattled by the crowd and stuff like that coming in. I mean, he's not a rookie, you know what I mean? So he's not a freshman, I guess I should say. So I think it'll be an interesting game, good game. It would not shock me though if Texas won, quite frankly. But if they did, it would be a close game. They're not gonna. No one's gonna get. I don't think anyone's gonna get blown out from that aspect. So it'll be a lot of fun. So with that, we've got to wrap up. It's about our time there from that end. So again, we don't have any home games coming up this weekend, so we won't remind you of those. But our teams are on the road. Come out, support your teams when they're back in action, which will be next week. And
is there any of them on Tuesday?
Not on Tuesday. Not on Tuesday. I got the dates. I don't have the dates in front of me, so I apologize.
Here, I can pull it up. Off the ad spots. 5th, men's soccer.
What day?
That would be what? What would be the 5th?
The 5th is
Friday.
Friday, yeah. So we'll have another show before then, so we'll definitely get that out at that point. So, yeah. All right, so everyone, thank you for listening. We look forward to talking to you again next week, and wish you all well. And as always, go Lakers.